Well, hello everybody, I'm Serta, and welcome back to Parcel Simulator. Wasn't expecting to be here so soon, but there's been a couple of updates, and they're pretty good, and I really want to see how they work, because they changed the game a bit. So there's a lot to get through, let's get stuck in. Right now, it's early morning, everything is waiting for the deliveries to happen. But if we run over to the tablet, we might be able to see some good stuff. So let's open the tablet and unlock it. And then we're going to head down to the shop. And we're going to scroll down here. And when we get down, somewhere down here, there it is, the multi-joiner conveyor. I suppose let's get a couple because I've got some ideas. Hang on a sec before we buy them. Let's go and have a look at where they could be implemented. It was greatly requested because, you know, doing things like this doesn't really work so well. It's not a nice flow, and only being able to join in from the one side is a bit of a pain. So they brought out that. So I think I'm going to buy a few, and we'll install them and check them out. And I keep running back to the tablet, not remembering that I could just hit T. I will get 6 of them and check out. So that is that. Let's grab our pallet. We'll run outside and go and get those all off the truck. So let me start over on this side, and I'm going to put them down. I might actually need more than this, and then I'm probably going to need more belts. Yeah, I'm going to need more belts and bends. So I'm going to start off by replacing this one, and you'll notice now that there's a little Q next to the pickup, and that's to box it. So we'll Q, and I think that one as well, and that one, and we'll just move these out of the way. And I'm probably going to need more bends. So this one's got to go as well. So I'll pack that one up, and then that one must go. Those out of the way. Let's go and grab one of these new junctions, and we'll open it up, and there it is. So that allows you to bring 2 items in from the side. We'll pick that up, rotate it like that, and well, we're going to obviously upgrade it to the max. Find a bend and pick it up. That will then go in there. We need another bend. I don't have one, do I? Alright, well, preemptively, we'll pick this up and shove that over there. I'm going to have to paint these as well. And then I'll need a couple of bends just to wind it in there. Or, alternatively, let's get rid of that out of the way, and then we can go straight through. I should be able to make it past the plant. Yep, there we go. And it looks like the ones that are packed up, yeah, obviously they didn't retain their colors. Pop that through there, and then we can move a couple of these. We'll put that over there. We're going to pack this one up and dump this out of the way. Right, now these are out of the way. I'm going to remove that one because that's no longer needed, and the bend as well. And then we'll try a second implementation of this, and if we do that, now we don't have to have something coming in from this side, so that kind of works out. Then we can grab a straight belt and just finish this. Just like that. There we go. And we can just upgrade them all. Good. That is all done. So we'll keep an eye on that, see if it works. But it has sort of tidied this up a bit. And I suppose if we wanted to, we could do that over here as well. Link these 3 lines together. And we could do that as well over here to make that a little neater. We were going to merge the lines anyway. It's just this looks a whole lot better. So the next thing, this was on the previous small update, but they've changed where the stickers are, and I suppose these were because they're the old ones, but the sticker, those little stickers, will now appear on the front next to the weight class rather than on the back of the parcel. So early game, it'll make it easier to spot these. Right, and now for the big one. Let's pop into our tablet and go to upgrades. And we have new upgrades available. Conveyor deliveries. So now we can upgrade the conveyors that come into the facility. That means more deliveries. Now I don't know if my system, the way it's set up now, will handle that, but we've upgraded, and we'll give it a test run and see how that works. So let's head over to this gate and open and start the day. And now these are going to come out a lot faster. Look at that. Oh, I see. The problem is now going to be these belt loaders are way too slow. But they're still getting through. Oh yeah, it could be faster. So the belt loaders are the only sort of hiccup now. But as the day progresses, we'll see how full these shelves get. I'm sure it's, even though the belt loaders are still holding up the process, that these will come through faster. Now there's an alternative. You don't need to use the racks, and you can just flow them through your system. As long as your system can handle that kind of volume, chances are it's going to back up anyway. You could have a snake of belts, but I'm not sure that that's going to be of any real benefit. Anyway, I'm going to let this run for a little bit and see how things progress and how well they go. I'll probably buy some more paint. And I think right now it's just the red. So yeah, that one. I'll just get a couple and check out. And we can just pop outside and go and fetch it. Yeah, there's the other one. Right, we'll just do one at a time. I'm going to probably need two because if I make any changes, like over here, to merge belts a little bit better in this area, yeah, I'm going to have to fix the colors as well. So let's open that up, equip, and make sure that I'm not getting in the way of anything. I don't want to knock any of the parcels off track. And those junctions do accept colors as well, so that's great. I'll sort that out and that. And this is working. Very nice. Now, let's have a look at these boxes, and yeah, I see the labels, the stickers are still not on the same side as the weight class label, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that part of the update was about. Let's go and check our input ports and see how things are going. To accept the greater volume, I might need to do something about these racks in the entrance area setup. I mean, we're still not filling them, so maybe I don't need them. So as a test, I think maybe I'll use this one. It is sort of stopping over here. Have I not upgraded these things? No, they are upgraded. They're coming through. They're not backing up very much. And we'll get a comparison between the 2 days. Today's Thursday. So if we have a look at the tablet, yeah, that's fine. Tomorrow will be the aeroplane, so there'll be an extra bit going out. But we'll test the 2 days and see which one does better. I imagine Friday will do better anyway because of the aeroplane stuff going out. But I am seriously thinking that it might now be better not to have these racks at all because these shelf loaders are slowing everything down, I think. So let me prepare. I will buy myself invalid submission. Well, that's weird. Huh. Yeah, it wasn't my fault. So we'll head to the shop and we're going to get 9 straight conveyors and check out. Oh, right. I need to empty that paint out of that truck. Right, so we'll drop that off outside, go back to the tablet, check out, and I need to go and get my pallet. Right, and we'll load all of these up, and the day has ended. Let us go and see how things look. So we'll head over this way. Yeah, the shelves didn't back up at all. So we're definitely losing out because if these are coming out faster, they're now actually waiting over here. So the deliveries are not coming through fast enough. Yep. Once these are through, I'm going to take these shelves out and replace them. And I think I might not have got enough straight bits. Yeah, I think I need another 3. So I will get 3 more. No, I need another 6. Yep, there we go. That should be good. And I'll just load them onto the same pallet. No, I won't because I took the wrong pallet. It's fine. The day has almost run, so I'm very close to being ready to... Well, I can actually start doing this now. So, first things first, we're going to pack that up and that and that. We'll pack up these as well. Alright, and then move them out of the way. So that's the first batch done. That'll come in, and I might as well upgrade these while I'm here. So those are all upgraded. And then grab these boxes. And I will continue the line. That one is done. Do all the upgrades. And then these ones go that way. And then I just need to go and fetch those last 3 out of the truck. So it'll be a good experiment to see if this actually works. I have no idea. Right, and that is all in. And now all upgraded as well. And I'll just put all of these onto this pallet. And I actually have space to do another loop if I need to. So this may be the way to do it in the future. We're going to go to bed. We'll end the day. And then we're going to test the setup out tomorrow. So, to sleep then. Yeah, so those are the stats for today. So 542. Now bear in mind, we've only changed it for 1 gate. So we're going to just watch that gate specifically. Right, in we go. Now it's good that we have this here because now we kind of have a comparison. We can watch what happens on both sides. Let us... oh wait, before I do that, I'm going to need to open the airplane gate. So we'll toggle this one and those will start going through. There aren't many, so I don't think it's a big issue. And then we can come over here where we've set up this and open. And let's see what happens. Now these are obviously coming out much faster. And we'll see how quickly this gate closes compared to that gate. Oh, it's a big difference. It is a big difference. So this one's just closing. This one is halfway through the second load. Now we're just going to have to watch out for the backups. And I'm pretty sure the belt will back up. But since the racks weren't really being used for storage anymore because our system on this side is so good, I think that this is going to perform far better than that system. Yeah, this is a very, very substantial change to the game. And it does look like we're going to back up pretty soon on this side. But that's fine. I mean, we're flying through the deliveries. Yep, I think the big thing now is going to be having more belt available for storing the parcels coming out of the trucks. Although it's only 11 o'clock and this is already full, so these would have to be quite a lot longer. But now we're only limited by the machines. And that means that we could possibly have more machines processing early on. In fact, this upgrade has probably changed the way that I would lay out these areas now. More machines, maybe a few less belts. What we have right now over here is we are basically in one system processing both lines of packages. I mean, it's not slowing us further down the line. There's no backup down there. But I'd have to say that I wouldn't be merging processes like this. So right now the roadblock is this machine and possibly this one. So what we may need to do is have two of the sticker checker machines for each gate now, and then test how that flows. And I might just do that. Yeah, drop me a comment. Let me know if you want to see me rip all of this up and rebuild it. Just to see how fast we can actually make this whole process. Because if we are basically emptying out immediately and receiving the next delivery without any delay, like the gate just being open like it is, so that kind of orange light not showing almost at all, we'd be able to get a lot more parcels through. Oh dear, it seems we have a bit of a problem over here. Just pick that up, drop it back on the line. There we go. Yeah, you have to keep an eye. Sometimes things glitch out, but I mean, that's pretty much like real life too. We did have an increase in deliveries up to 656, but obviously that could have just been as a result of the air freight stuff going through. Yeah, but that is that. So if you'd like to see me redo at least one of these lines, I have some ideas, probably 2 or 3 of these, to push through as much as possible. I'd probably redo this. Yeah, so if you want to see that, drop me a comment. I'd like to hear from you. See if there's still good interest. Maybe I'll rework these belts and have them wind a bit further. I have a little bit of space on this one, so this will be a good one to test it on. But yeah, if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts on the update and how you might want to change how you set up your lines. Also considering that this would make things a lot easier too. Anyway, it was good being back in this game. I really do enjoy it. Thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, cheers!